Hi. Hello, everyone. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Alright, so deadlifts. Deadlifts. Ivan, I'm watching you. I know that you're watching me. What can I talk about the deadlifts that I need to make a video? That's the biggest question you're gonna have, and the reasoning would be deadlifts. Are they good for you or are they bad for you? And that's gonna be a few different kind of sides on this thing. So let's get on it. I think I don't need to talk too long on this and just state my own expertise as a guy who does that. I'm not an expert in that. I'm just stating that I'm doing those. I'm talking from my experience. And if you're gonna like it, please subscribe, follow, or just watch the video. That helps a lot. So let's not waste our time and let's get to it. Alright, so deadlifts. Should you do them or should you not? I would say yes, but that would be no at the same time. And yeah, don't be confusing. And I'm not trying to be confusing. I'm trying to state that deadlifts are dangerous. To do heavy deadlifts is kind of dangerous for your body because first of all, you need to build resistance over it. You have to have a good resistance on your nerve system, your ligaments, muscles, have a good technique. And those aspects are necessary. As a guy who done 330 deadlift kilograms, not pounds. And pounds, that would be times by 2.25, 720-ish. I've done that much on a deadlift. So I know a thing or two, maybe. That's only my opinion. And let's begin with the yes part, and then we're gonna go to the no part. And I already stated some parts of the no part, but I think that we need to be a bit more included into it. Like, we should talk about it more brighter. So let's go to the light part, and the light part would be yes. And why yes? A few reasons. If you're an adult, if you're a female, if you're a man, if you're a teenager, you need to do them. Why? Because we're meant to have resistance on lifting stuff. And these kind of ages, while people are sitting on the computers, working in offices, you tend to lose that structure on your body. You tend to lose that because all the time you do is just sit by computer, back's like curved in. That's why we have, if you're morbidly obese as well, that's a factor to having a worse life than you can have. And when I was raised, I did loads of labor work, and I'm happy because that builds quite a good posture for me. Like sideways, you can see it's a good posture, frontwise as well. Like, I have a good posture, I have a good structure of my body, let's just say it like that, and that works on it. Honestly, it's just you should do them on a certain amount of weight. And I would say, like, if you know your 1 rep max, if you don't know, you can always try, but you try with someone who knows what he's doing so you wouldn't injure yourself. So I would say like 60-70% of that, you should just be doing deadlifts for repetitions and building more muscle mass on your lower back, on your hamstrings, on your on overall lats. You need a good posture, you need a good muscles, you need thick muscles, you need strength. And as a guy who works in the construction, I work as a scaffolder. I've seen people, not just as scaffolders, but any people that work in the construction, lifting weights incorrectly and damaging their backs and like going home because they can't do anything. Because what people tend to do in these kind of times, work, after work, go home, sit, drink beer, eat some dinner, watch TV. I understand you're fucking tired. I'm as well, but I'm training because I don't want to live the life of having a small, bad bone structure. Because I bet you, if you were to lift your weights from the ground, doing deadlifts, other kind of lifts, whatever you do, when you train, you build your bone structure stronger, and it's proven. And the deadlifts would freaking help you to live your children longer, to be able to hold your children longer, like when they grow older. Because I know this thing, you're gonna miss having your child in your arms. And why would you try to be the best version of a parent for your children if not by training and doing deadlifts? So on this scale, until certain amount of weight, I would say deadlifts are useful for you. They are not damaging you. Of course, if you know the technique, learn the technique, because technique is important. Technique is important. Because you have a shitty technique, you're gonna apply the shitty technique into your life, and you're gonna just have a lower back pain. You're gonna have some kind of other damages. So you don't want to have that. Avoid it. Like, keep it there. Do the deadlifts so you can have a whole body workout from the deadlifts itself. Because that's, in my opinion, how it works. I feel my whole body warmed up. I feel my body working, because to lift it from the ground, you need the lower back. To lift it up from the knees, you need the lats, upper back. To have a leverage on lifting from the ground as well, you need some leg strength. Leg strength goes to the knee strength. Knee strength is holding more weight, so you can go with that weight. So like, you wouldn't dislocate your knee like this guy did. But I did not. Did it not with the deadlifts. I did it with shoulder press. So lightweight deadlifts, necessity for everyone, in my opinion. Let's talk about the bad thing about deadlifts. So heavy deadlifts. Not everyone can go to the really real heavy weights. Like there's around 4,000 people in the world that can do 300 kilogram deadlift conventional. We're not doing sumo. Sumo is a separate thing. I'm not talking about it. I'm not sumo deadlifter, I'm conventional deadlift. And to get to that level, you need to train really hard. I would say so, because I know. And my deadlifts were shit in the beginning. Up to 270 was shit. 290 was shit, actually. And I failed 290. And I don't know how I even got the weight up from the ground, because I have videos. So basically, doing really heavy deadlifts are not beneficial if you're not competing, in my opinion. If you're not competing, you shouldn't do those weights. Because it takes really long time to go back to your 100%, so your body for recover. And if you're not taking it that seriously, why would you do that? Like, seriously, why? Do you want to injure yourself, or do you want to just be strong and physically active? There were a few strong men in the world that mentioned like deadlifts are not beneficial when they're really heavy. So my opinion stands on the same side. Like, up to a certain amount it's beneficial, and then up to you. Like, you decide. Ain't nobody gonna tell you need to do that, man. It's your. So yeah, that's about it. Like, there's nothing more to say. If you're not competing, you shouldn't do really heavy deadlifts, because your muscles need to rest, your ligaments need to rest, your nerve system has to rest. You have a job you need to do. You're gonna be freakishly tired, actually, to do the job. So people gonna be angry on you. I know, I've seen that. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you watched the video fully, I'm getting better at opening up and talking with you, because good thing my friend said once, not actually one, he said multiple times, but saying like this, it feels better. Like watching my videos, like having me standing next to him and just chatting with him. So I just imagine me talking with him right now, and I'm talking on a camera. So thank you again for watching. If you liked it, please press like or just subscribe. It helps. Every freaking view helps. One day maybe I'm gonna get hundreds of views. One day maybe I'm gonna get thousands of views. And so on and so on. But until that day, I'm gonna start making videos about gym, not in the gym. Because if you want me to film how I train, I can film it for you, but I can't concentrate properly talking on the camera while I'm training. So if you want me to make a raw video of me training, I can film it for you. I'm gonna talk a little bit, but it's gonna be just training and what I do for certain group of muscles. So have a lovely one. Hopefully it didn't disturb you for too long, and hopefully this video you found interesting or informative. Bye. Bye. Goodbye.